like Molly, like.
Molly, the person who talks about things with people while they eat.
Okay, hi guys.
Hello.
This is Very Merry Videos.
I hope the wind isn't like
interfering.
Flipple onto it. But
I think it might interfere with the sound a little bit. I'm not so sure.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But it'll be a little bit easier to hear because we're closer to it. Okay.
So, yes, I'm Very Merry from
This
Very
is
Merry Videos.
Very Merry Videos. So if you don't follow her, go follow her. She goes on all sorts of adventures.
Lately,
and sometimes talks about MBTI, but mostly like your life and adventures and travel vlogs.
My debut was MBTI, though.
Yes. Yeah. She's an ENFP. And I'm an INFJ. And what's your Enneagram? Do you know?
I don't remember. I need to like look at them because I think I was a mixture of like three of them. Like one was like okay, this is like a very generalization, but one was kind of like the moody, like depressed artist type of thing.
Yeah. Right. That's
okay. And I liked it. I mean, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And then the other one was like the crazy adventurer that always wants to be like
7.
offensive. Yeah.
Okay. See, that was my guess for you. 4 or 7.
Yeah, but I think I was also like slightly another one that was like, I don't remember, like wants serenity and like love or something. I don't know.
Peacemaker, 9. I think the wings help too because it's like.
Oh, I don't know much about that, to be honest.
It'll help show. Like 4 wing 3 is kind of.
So you kind of choose, don't you? Like if you're a mixture, then you kind of choose. Like, all right, I think I'm this one, and then like. Right.
It's like it has to be adjacent to the number. So a 4 would have to be either a wing 3 or a wing 5. So.
This is getting confusing.
So if you were a 7, you'd be a 7 wing 6 or a 7 wing 8. So you'd be either like leaning towards security 6. So like for a 4, the 4 wing 5 is more introverted and more like melancholic. The 4 wing 3 is more sociable because they have kind of contradicting personalities within the 4 and 3, and so the combo of the two is just kind of like.
So do a lot of people combine like that with myers-briggs? Is that what those?
Yeah. Well, those are my 2 favorites. So I feel like together that like tells a lot about a person, but then again, like we were saying, there are a lot of other things that tell.
It is fun like, to know what each person is like. Once I'm like interested in someone, I'm like, I really just want to know everything. Like I want you to take all these different tests because I'm just so curious.
Yeah.
Like and with like the horoscope stuff too, or what's called zodiac sign. Like I'm not super into it, but it is fun to like read into. I don't know. For me, it's fun.
Yeah.
Especially if you have like if you're in a relationship with someone or like stuff like that. It's like
what's your
let's see
zodiac?
how we combine. You know, mine Aquarius. But I don't know. There's all these other things that go into it that I don't know anything about. Actually, this person like did a like an overview of like all of my details. Like she asked for like my birthday, like the time I was born, like all those details, you know. And then she did this whole thing because like apparently just like what you are, like your horoscope, like Aquarius, it doesn't say that much. It's like also like the moon and sun or something.
The moon, rising,
Mars.
sun.
Yeah,
that's more into.
Do you know about it? Because I don't know.
I don't know too much about it. I know there's so much that goes into it.
Yeah.
Like so much more than I thought before. So we're eating dark chocolate almonds because they're delicious and
healthy, kind of.
Yeah,
I like to think it's
healthy enough. And so, and we're going to talk about authenticity because
that's the topic. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were just like randomly talking.
You can talk about whatever. But
no, I like that.
It would be very authentic to talk about whatever. But I feel like I wanted to talk about authenticity with you because from what I've seen from your videos. Is that when I say videos, I say it kind of like you. Very videos. What I've seen from your videos is that you are very authentic and true to yourself. Like it seems that no matter what the choice is, it's like you think, is this right for me? Like what you're, like if you're answering a question, if you're deciding what to wear, like anything, it's just like, is this right?
Yeah.
Which can be very difficult to do.
Especially because when you do that, from my experience at least, it's like you can't. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you can't just be like, oh, who am I? Like, who is me as a person? What would I do? It's like, no, what do I feel in this moment? That's, in my opinion, that's what genuine authenticity is. Because it's like maybe yesterday I was like, my authenticness was like outgoing and like crazy and like wearing crazy clothes. And then maybe my authenticity today is like relaxed and like, I feel like wearing this. I feel like saying this. Like, I feel like, you know, it's just like, for me at least, it's just all about whatever you feel in the precise moment. It's maybe just like, improv, kind of. I don't know. I was talking about improv.
Like going with the flow of whatever's happening.
Whatever character you're taking on, like right now. And that's kind of like the hard thing. Like for me, it's like the most important thing, but also sometimes it's difficult to just be like, I want to be all the characters, all the personas in the world. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like, to do that, you just are in the moment. I don't know how to explain it.
Wait,
but, like,
you want to be all?
Yeah, it's like I want to experience everything. Like, come on, like
You don't want to limit yourself to like a two-dimensional.
like this is me.
Mary.
Like, yeah, I don't want to be like this is me. Like, this is my personality. Like, this is what I wear. This is like the food I like. It's like always changing. Like, I mean, with food, I guess. No, even food changes. You know, it's just like I don't know.
Yeah.
I like to like we were just talking about with the enneagram or whatever. It's like sometimes I like to be like this moody, like, you know, it's just like whatever you feel in the moment. Yeah. I don't want to just be like, this is what I am. So that's why sometimes it's hard when people say, oh, Mary, this is what you are. Like, or Mary, this is like what I see of you. Because like, but
It's
that's
like you don't know. It could
it could
not
change
be
at any
me
minute.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I feel that. I used to have the same favorite color for a long time, and then since then it's changed. And I'm like, that's more normal and natural. Like, your favorite color is going to change, like, depending
That's funny
on,
you say
like,
that. Yeah.
where you go and what you're drawn to. Like, you're going to be drawn to
Yes.
different things.
Okay, that's cool you said that because I just had that epiphany, not really, but just like when I was in Saudi Arabia just a few months ago, we were talking about our favorite colors, and my roommate, Triska, was saying like, oh, like my favorite color is like this, like a sparkly green, a blah, blah, like all these details, and I was like, which by the way, I think she's an ESFP, but anyways, and I was like, bam, like what? That's so true, because I was like, I always say my favorite color is purple. Since I was little, I was like, purple's my favorite
Me
color.
too!
Really?
It was purple. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I said that, and it's
That's
like,
funny.
Is this like my mom's favorite color? And I was like, I like to be like my mom, and I was always explaining to people like, purple's my favorite color because it's like in between all the colors, and it's like a cool color. But now it's like, wait, I like love the color green. Like green like makes my eyes so happy. Like why don't I pay attention to that? Or just like sparkly. I was like, no, my favorite color is like sparkly, like clear, like that sparkly. I don't know, like. Yeah,
It's because
It's just funny.
you're taught to like say
My
what your
favorite
favorite
this,
colors.
yeah, my favorite this.
Answer the question, and you have to fill out all these forms. Even as
yeah,
a child,
right?
it's like
favorite animal, favorite color.
purple, and so then it's like ingrained in you, and then you think that
Yeah.
that's what it is because you were literally taught to have an answer,
Yeah.
even if you didn't have an answer, and you just said what your best friend's favorite color was,
Yeah.
or your brother, because you
It's
thought
all
that was
about
cool.
the repetition. That's funny, actually. It combines with this book that I'm reading. That I was just reading last night, and it pretty much says like, this is random, but even your name. It's like the reason that you like, not that you'd forget your name, but one of the main reasons that you like remember your name, you remember your mom's name, all these people's name, because repetition. You're like constantly saying, my name is this, my name is this. And according to this book, I love when I read something. It's like I never even considered this before. Like I never thought of life this way. Now I see life in such a different way. It's so cool. So, anyways, what he says, I think his name's like Don Miguel or something, and yeah, the 4 Agreements you guys should watch. I mean, you guys should read that. And then this book I'm reading is called like something about love. It has like the same type of look to it. Anyways, but what it says is that like we're pretty much like living in a dream, and like dreams are like fragmented. So like you kind of like, that's why when you think back on your life, maybe you have a good memory. I don't have a good memory really. So like honestly, I don't remember a lot of my childhood, or like a lot of like even from high school. Like I only remember like certain moments. Like I don't remember like, I know some people remember a lot, but like I don't remember that much. And it's just like, it's because like it was, I don't know, this is what he says, it's like a dream. So like your dreams are fragmented, so then like just like when you're sleeping, like you forget a lot of it, and like only certain things kind of stick out to you. I don't know, I haven't finished the book, but it was really interesting. And anyways, he said that the repetition is what keeps you remembering things. Like, okay, I'm like I am this person, like I like this, I do this, and it's just like a repetition thing. I don't know,
That makes
Anyways,
sense. So like even
interesting.
memories that you have as a child, they might not be actual memories that you're remembering, but you've been told it so many times from other people. So it's like because of the repetition of that story.
It's all the repetition,
then
just like when
think
you're
you have
memorizing
the memory.
that's what I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Just like life is also just like a test in school. Like you remember those things because you kept repeating, like okay, like I don't know, for a test where you have to like remember, like okay, this bone is this is this. You just repeat it, like all right, this is the forearm. I don't know, like you're like repeating. It's funny how the brain works. I don't know. I'm really interested to learn about like how brains function, because brains are like the most amazing things ever. Like our human brain. Like why are humans and animals so like other animals so different? I guess it's because of our brain.
Because
somehow
we can process high order thinking and talk about this stuff and think about this stuff.
Because of our brains, apparently.
Yeah,
Right?
our brains
I
are
don't
superior. Just kidding. All animals matter.
Oh my gosh,
Animals.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, also,
Whoa, you're like British then.
oh,
Also. That's cool.
my friend makes fun of
That's
the way I
cool.
say also. Why did I say it like that?
Yeah,
I do
confused me for a
sometimes.
second. I was like, whoa.
It was authentic to
slightly
me in that
British?
moment. I was British for a second. Also, negative experiences. Like,
Yeah.
do you feel like they can be positive, and do you accept and embrace them, or do you try to spin things in a positive way?
Oh. It's funny you said that, because lately Ooh, I was about to like say something really personal. I won't say these things, but for me, like in normal life, just living throughout life, like on my own, like when I'm on my own, like not having an interaction with people, usually my experience is actually like really positive. So I don't really have to even deal with like when I'm on my own, I never feel anxiety. I never feel like negative, honestly. Like it's usually just like a very great time. Like when I'm on my own, I'm like la-di-da, like life is good. Like I feel good, and like I don't have any of those bad feelings. But when I'm like in relationships with people, or like when things just come up, like it overwhelms me. Not gonna lie, like it overwhelms me. So sometimes, like in the moment when I'm in a negative experience with someone, I'm trying to make this vague, but it's hard in the moment to like see it as a good thing, you know? Like when you're going through like a bad, like a negative feeling, I guess, a negative feeling. But usually, almost always, in my opinion, once I step back from that situation, I realize that those negative emotions are like totally teaching me a lesson. Like it's like medicine or something. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, I guess, I mean...
Like it tastes bad, but it's helping you.
Yeah, and like once I actually step back, I'm like, oh, I just learned like 20 new things from that. Like, thank you. Even though I didn't enjoy that. Like even from my time in Saudi Arabia, which I don't... which... that could be like super...
Writing in a gratitude journal before I go to bed.
Oh, you do? Do you really?
Yeah, I write like 3 things every night.
Every night?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's more of a like...
That's the thing. Like, I need to stick to it, because I agree. It's like, whenever I do that, I'm always like, life is great. Like, nothing's bad. Like, life is wonderful. But like, when I'm in those states where I'm like, I'm overwhelmed, I know I could do like the gratitude thing, and like, I could do meditation, I could do other things, but I'm just like, no. I was like, it's not gonna help anything.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
You just want to.
So that's what you have to do every day. Like, that's the whole point too. Okay, that's when it comes, your question about negativity and like positivity and stuff. It's every day, and that's a good reminder for myself, because like the days that I do the things, the days when I wake up, I meditate, I drink water, like I think about the good thoughts, I think about what I'm grateful for, and like imagine what my future is and be excited about. Like once I do all those things, there's specific things that I like to do. Then it's like, aha, life is good. Like I feel good. Like maybe do a little like dance to like warm up a little bit. Then it's good. But like when I go a day or two not doing that, then it's like an extreme difference, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like life.
It feels like such a it feels too obvious and simple.
Yeah.
Of a
It's like I have to do it every day.
I just
Every
have to do that every day.
Every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. Like it's not like you fill up your bucket and then it's gonna be filled forever. You have to fill it up every day.
If you practice gratitude or prayer or some sort of something that like makes you like just practicing that skill, being happy with what you have, or like affirmations or something like that.
I've been doing those sometimes too. I used to do them when I was living at my farm. I was doing everything, like everything that makes you happy. I would do the affirmations, which was the first time I've ever done it.
All the drugs.
Those are just looking at yourself in the mirror. Like, I never looked at myself in the mirror before. Sounds weird, but like, I look at myself and I'm like, hello there, like, how are you doing? You know, it's like you get acquainted with yourself. It's like, this is cool. It's like, hey, you are this and that. Like, I choose, like, how happy I make you. Like, you're in charge of yourself. Like, you can say what you want to say to yourself. You can think about what you want to think. Like, you can, I don't know, it's cool.
Yeah. It's bizarre, too. Like, looking at yourself and, like, talking to yourself. It's like, you're
like,
awesome.
I'm in charge of you.
And then you might laugh, and then it's like, it's okay, you can laugh at yourself. It's, like, kind of weird, but, like, no one sees it. You experienced it. I like how you say, you admit, okay.
What are you trying to say? Take two.
I like how you are honest if you don't know what something is.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that, because, you know what, that's the thing. Okay, did you want to say something else?
No, I just really, really admire that, and I think that's hard. Because I think people usually apt out, like, people who usually pretend that they know.
Say that.
They'll
That's
just
funny
be like,
you say that.
and they'll just act like they know, and you can tell they don't know. So I like how you're just like, I don't know what that is. Like,
Okay.
that takes a lot of, I feel like, courage
Thank
to
you
say that.
so much for saying that, honestly, for real, because, oh, my heart is warm right now, because no one has ever even acknowledged that, you know? Because I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm stupid. I like what I know. Like, I like the knowledge that I have. Like, I'm fine. I'm getting along fine, like, for the most part. Like, you know, but, like, there's so much I don't know. And I say that every day. I'm always just like, there's so much I don't know about this world. Like, every day I'm, like, learning 1,000 new things I just didn't even know existed. Like, I don't know a lot of stuff, and it's just true. And, yes, I admit it. And, like, some people, it's okay. I mean, everyone is each their own. But it is hard sometimes, because, like, oh, I literally, like, admit to people, like, yeah, I don't know anything about, like, even really common things sometimes. But it's like, why do I need to know these things? Like, why do you know all these things? Like, why do people have all this information that's, like, I don't know.
And
to me,
you,
it's just, like,
you
we
may
don't
have
them.
learned it at one point, and then you might relearn it, and that's okay, too. Because,
Yeah.
like, it wasn't important to your brain to store it.
Yeah, I guess
So
is that
fine.
how it works?
Like,
yeah.
I feel like you have room for other, like, deeper thoughts and, like, other things and, like, insights, and so you don't need to store certain things, like, if there's, like, a U-Haul trailer in the world. So you can like
What is that?
inside when you're like, oh, I didn't know this existed.
Oh, yes. Okay.
About
I
the
was like,
U-Haul
wait,
trailer.
I thought there was like some sort of analogy I was trying to
No.
Okay.
Because I think that's just, yeah.
It's like, okay, if I need to know something, I'll learn it in the moment. Like, okay, I don't know like much about like where exactly like different countries are. Okay, but no, the thing about me is like I'll learn it when I need to learn it. Like I don't need to know every little detail about like I don't know. Okay, if I'm gonna travel somewhere, then I will learn about where I am, like where I look. I don't know. But yeah, it's true. I don't know a lot about stuff, and it's okay to like just. Anyways, it makes life more fun. It's like, oh, like I don't know about this. Like, can you explain it? And when people are nice about it, like, thank goodness for people who are nice about that type of stuff. Like, I really appreciate people who aren't like, you don't know that. Like, oh my gosh, especially with like, for me at least, I don't know much about like who's famous and like people's names and like who's in this movie and who is doing this and that. Like, I don't know. And it's like people are like, you don't know about this and that. It's like,
And they make you feel stupid. But,
yeah, and it's like
or they
that's
try
stupid that
to
you even
make
know
you.
this. Not really, but it's like, why do you know so much about this anyway?
Yeah, turn it around on them.
It's so simple, but just like be who you are. Like, okay, it sounds so cheesy, but just like literally, just like be who you are. Like, be your genuine, real self. You don't have to like change yourself at all. Like, just like a cat or dog. A cat or dog is just being themselves. They aren't trying to like change to like be a certain thing. They're just themselves, and everyone loves them because they're just themselves. And just do the same with you. Like, you don't have to try to be like, oh, this is cool. Like, this is liked. It's just like do whatever's genuine, I guess, to you, and show that to the world. Like, don't like make a point to practice showing that to people because, yeah, I don't know. I liked it. It was a quote though. I wrote it down actually, but
This is, okay, so I feel like you're...
there's so much chocolate on this. It's like all chocolate. And,
It's
like,
less healthy than you
yeah, I thought it was like a thinner thing.
Yeah, you kept saying it's kind of healthy. I'm like,
It's like
it's kind of
80% chocolate.
dessert,
Yeah.
for sure. No, I feel like that's an example of healthy usage of introverted feeling, which is an ENFP's auxiliary
Ooh,
function.
that's interesting.
Introverted feeling is all about authenticity and staying true to yourself.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man.
The end.
The end. I had a thought. Oh! We met at the Meow Cafe. Meow.
Meow.
And... Yep.
Well, you want to tell them how we
No,
met?
I had a thought. No. I had a thought about it earlier.
This is like the intro.
No, I had it like the...
Yeah, by the way, we met at this one.
No, I had a thought, because I wanted to say this earlier, but then I forgot. It's like the difference between introverted feeling and extroverted feeling.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I'm curious about
So
that.
extroverted feeling. Follow Mary Berry videos. We're gonna talk off screen. Bye.
Hi.
Our healthy snack.
In my mind, you are a tiger with that fire in your heart that you're willing to start. But how much is for me, and how much is for you, and how much of what's true